All right, welcome everybody to another exciting episode of AHHW F, the internet's best wrestling program.
We got a big show tonight, Ben, especially for those rowdy millennials on the Twitter. They're Naruto running to Area 51 to check out some great wrestling action. Oh, is that like who did that? Who put us in Nevada? That was smart. Isn't that
Well,
where...
that's the people booking the show.
Yeah.
They were like, well, obviously we need to be in Las Vegas, Nevada, if we're doing a program called Area 51.
It's weird they put a school right next to that, but
Yeah, well,
you know.
There's schools everywhere.
That's true. Yeah.
Aliens got to learn too, right? You know?
I would think so.
But actually, so we're kicking things off here tonight. Gaston is going to be defending the hardcore title in a rematch against Wario. Gaston coming out here to address the AHHWF universe before that goes down, though.
Yeah, that, I think he, for the first time in all his, not the first time, I guess lots of people in this village liked him. They just Bella didn't, so my whole thing shot.
Okay.
I was gonna say, for the first time, Gaston winning a lot of hearts. But, I guess he was pretty good at that to begin with, and it was really just like a 9 out of 10 situation. But here it's a 10 out of 10, because I think most people, despite the braggadocious attitude, are pretty happy that Gaston dethroned Wario last week.
I mean, it was one of the more exciting moments of this year of AHHWF, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some pretty good ones, but that... I don't know. I didn't believe that anybody could beat Wario.
I didn't either.
And especially, I said it last week, but, I really didn't expect Gaston, especially, to be the one to do it.
Well, who would? He's kind of a goof.
Speaking of goofs...
Hey, that's no goof. That's the hardcore champion, Ben. And he's in the top 1%.
Top 1% of hardcore champions, maybe.
Absolutely. This arena they got going on for this pay-per-view event is quite spectacular. I like the flooring. Telling him to turn his music down while he grabs the mic. Look at the stage presence on my pupil. What a guy.
Oh, I forgot. You trained Gaston?
Yeah, my proudest student. Best and brightest. And Gaston thanking me personally by name. Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouting me out. Do it on Twitter. I want the clout. But Gaston saying, his story is ultimately one of redemption and underdogs and never giving up. Gaston didn't even get to the point of his redemption story because out comes the Beast. And I think, Ben, what Gaston was getting at was that he made himself vulnerable and came out to the Beast and said, look, I want to help you out. I got you this title match. I know we're like old enemies, but I think I could be a great manager for you and help you get to where you want to be. And Beast kind of, backstabbed him a little bit, and then Gaston wound up taking that title match himself and winning the title.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously this whatever Beast was trying to do greatly backfired on him.
No, and we see Beast here now. He's saying, Gaston, I'll be the bigger beast. I was wrong. I watched your match. You're an incredible wrestler, and I would be honored for you to be my manager. I'd also be really honored if you would let me have that title match after all. Which, Ben, you kind of can't do that. You kind of can't turn someone's offer down, and then when they win the title, then be like, oh, actually, I do want that.
Well, Beast has had a complex history here in AHHWF, and well, I think that this is just another chapter in that.
The Beast, much like the fans, low blows the ones he likes and cheers the one he hates.
The fans also low blow a lot of people.
Yeah, I think Gaston was kind of being like, oh, so you're singing a different tune now. And Beast is saying, look, don't make this harder than it needs to be. Like, I already, we have our past. It's weird that we're even out here talking and working in the same company, being coworkers now. I just want to pretend like nothing happened, like I didn't kick you in the balls, and we just go back to your original offer. Title match and manager. What do you say? Gaston saying, "Well, I'm feeling generous, and I do still like it, Beast."
Yeah.
And
asking the AHHWF universe what they think, it appears.
Yeah, and I think our fans are pretty ready to see what Gaston is now suggesting be a triple threat match tonight.
No, a hardcore triple threat match. We haven't seen one of those in quite a while.
No, not since the TLC encounter between Shaggy, Ghost Rider, and Fred Jones. But yeah, Gaston saying, oh yeah, there we go, the fans chanting yes as Gaston asks what they think of that. The fans on board to have the Beast join Gaston and Wario's hardcore title match. Gaston saying, but one thing, Beast, keep in mind what this new hardcore champion did for you. And, you know, maybe, don't forget this time. And the two eye each other as Beast gets his way. You know, he earned the forgiveness of Gaston, and he's getting, you know, time will tell what their future is as like a pair. You know, being like Gaston being his manager and all that. But like, I think Gaston agreed to it. But the thing he certainly agreed to is this triple threat matchup tonight for the hardcore title. It's happening up next, right now.
Yeah, I am sure that Wario is backstage fuming right now, planning on having a one-on-one rematch with Gaston, and now all of a sudden it's a triple threat. But, you know, I mean, who cares? It's Wario.
Yeah, I would kind of hate to work here in any other capacity than I do, because there is so much just, like, wrestlers just going into business for themselves. Like, you know what, fuck it, jump in my title match, whatever. And the boss has got to be pulling his little hair out. Like, Frazier, not a lot, but...
Do you notice that, like, I don't know, I mean, like, I walk around backstage a lot, and, you know, there's always the door that says, like, you know, GM on it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that door open in quite a while.
Maybe the GM stands for like gone missing.
Yeah.
And Frazier's just like
gone fishing.
Yeah, it's like that, but like more concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to me,
there seems like a lot of people are just making up rules.
Yeah,
here.
they're just like, well, all right, Dad, I'll let you have a title match. Like Trunks was, you know, he was doing that a lot, and now Gaston. But you know what? I think maybe Frazier appreciates the art of an unpredictable wrestling show. You know, the old anything can happen on AHHWF mentality.
Yeah, of course. Well, and I mean, you know, anytime we get a hardcore title match, it's a triple threat.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's exciting. It's a good way to start the night.
It is,
right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's all sorts of titles on the line. Some would say all of them, and
me, I'd say that.
Some people would, and the hardcore title match is always a great way to start the show.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
let's go back to Area 51. F. Frazier. Fuck yes. And Beast's hopes tonight are that no one will have to put F in the chat to pay respects to him, because he's hoping to win his first...
I just got what that joke was.
Yes,
I was like, that's funny. I don't know.
Parentheses humor.
I do love punctuation.
No, yeah. Paying tribute to the possibly dead Frazier Crane. But Beast, I was gonna say, you know, he's hoping to win his first title in a year. He was a Judge Bridge champion in 2018, but, you know, as we've well documented at this point, fallen on hard times in 2019, has been scratching and crawling his way back up the mountain, and just when he was about to get there, there was this kind of blunder with the Gaston offer. You know, I think Beast, like, it's really weird, you know, he's a weird case study of a human mind, because the dude came out and said, does anyone have ideas about how I can advance my career? Gaston literally comes out and is like, hey, I will help you win matches, and also here's a title match. And he goes, nah, and kicks him in the balls. So, like, really, Beast, what do you want? And so anyway, he's got everything back now. He kind of doesn't deserve it, but Gaston, who would ever thought that Gaston, of all people, would be the turn the other cheek kind and be like, all right.
Well, obviously, we're seeing a very different Gaston than we saw on the Indies.
Still, like, cocky enough to, like, make us sing songs about how great he is.
Yeah.
But, like, not so cocky that he can't buried the hatchet with the Beast and led him into Triple Threat Hardcore match.
That was quite a song that you could hear 2 weeks ago on youtube.com/AlienHappyHour.
Please watch and compliment us.
I sang you a song, please comment.
If we get enough views on that, we'll release it as a Christmas album on iTunes, like Jillian Hall did with her her music she used to sing on Raw. And here comes Wario, and doesn't it just feel amazing to be able to see his waist again? Like, to not see the hardcore title there. He just got, like, regular old britches on. He's got weird Velcro straps. Like, I couldn't see that before because he was champion for, like, 6 months.
I just hope his pants don't fall down
That's
without that
true.
belt, am I right?
Yeah, well, especially because, like, there's all kinds of dangerous weaponry in those pants usually.
Well, you know, this is a hardcore title match, so there's all sorts of dangerous weaponry everywhere.
That's true.
Fans at home can bring their own weapons if they want.
They can, like, hold out N64s to be used in the action. That actually, like, would be fun. I'm gonna... you need to have, like, an Extra Life match be fans bring the weapons. Just in the stream, you just toss stuff into the ether.
Just throw stuff at your computer. Or your phone or your TV.
I promise
you
it'll
want.
manifest in whatever elementary school the
Your
show's
nook.
taking place in. Your nook. I want Wario to go get lost in a nook.
Ah.
I'm just sick of seeing this dude. But, you know, Ben, that's the thing is I'm happy about Gaston's reign, but I can't sit too comfortably yet because it's Wario we're talking about. And he is, like, regrettably one of the best wrestlers on this roster, and there's a very real chance that, like, we could all be celebrating, like, yay, Gaston, no Wario, and, like, instantly Gaston, or not Gaston, Wario just crushes our hopes and dreams again tonight and just wins it right back.
I mean, if the record books will tell you anything, it's that there's more than a chance of that.
Yeah, Wario's only lost, like, 2 matches. It's not good. But Triple Threat, who knows who this favors?
1%.
And here we go. The new and current reigning and defending losing big hardcore champion, Gaston. Everything he does big. Hopefully losing will not be one of the things he does tonight. Look at the man. I just realized I'm like, what, Corey Graves and who is it? The one that he loves.
Carmella?
Is that who it is? I don't know. Oh, isn't Corey Graves infamous for always like hyping up like one particular woman?
Yeah, I think it's Carmella.
Gaston is my that, whoever that is.
Or Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose. That's
Yeah.
what it is. A champion like this. He saved us from Wario. He's got like charity out the wazoo, trying to help Beast out to begin with, let alone letting him into this
Well,
match.
the first time you're going to defend the title, you're going to do it in a triple threat?
Yeah.
Just because you decided, like, sure, that'll be fun.
That's, you know, Gaston has like the healthiest, like, okay, maybe that's a little far. I was gonna say healthiest self-image, which like maybe not, but
Yeah, probably not.
But he's got.
I understand where you're going with
Yeah,
this.
he's so confident in himself. He's like, all right, like, give them both chairs. Like, I'll defend the title. And the little shoulder shimmy, look at him. I kind of want to, like, change my life up to be a little bit more like Gaston. Not too much. Not to, like, alienate my friends and family, but, like, a little bit. Just
You just
so
want people to sing about you more?
Yeah, I think so. I want a LeFou. I'm sick of being the LeFou. You ever get tired of being LeFou? You ever want to go ape shit?
Okay.
That's a meme. Gaston has played as Buff Dacre Montgomery. What is that word? Joe, you're gonna have to fill me in on that one. Grimdark, thanks for doing us the service of filling in people in the chat about how Gaston is not just a good guy, but the good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's not a good guy. He's the good guy.
Oh, and Beast immediately turning
These two.
and going after Gaston.
The ultimate odd couple, these two, Beast and Gaston. Beast has just no gratitude, huh?
Well, you know, there's a complicated past between Beast and Gaston.
Yeah, Gaston did try to like stab him.
Ooh.
Look at these hard
Well,
bodies
Gaston
in
and
the ring.
Wario running into each other. Neither
Yeah.
one, like, both just kind of like Going, oh, hey, something happened there.
These Susan Jeffords hard bodies. That's some nice cinema academic references for you. Beast pulling up Gaston. Big back body drop. Look at that. Look at this Haas battle. These three the beefy giants. I mean, Wario's short. I run this every time with Wario and Penguin. They're thick. Not like giants, but they're large. They have mass.
Beast stomping on the abs of Gaston.
Hold on, call the action. I can look up who this person is that Joe is referencing.
All right. And now Beast, dropping the axe handle on the neck. And now Wario back in the action, flipping Beast onto Gaston.
Oh, this is very good. This looks exactly like Gaston. Look at this, dude. This is the Stranger Things? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And now Wario going to be the first to introduce hardcore rules into this match.
And there's that table. You know, Ben, I heard rumor of a renegade faction of wrestlers backstage who were planning on storming the ring at some point tonight to have a tables match. Now,
well, they said Brian can't stop all of us. If we just run out with tables, we have to have a match.
If they Naruto run to Area 51 with tables, they can't stop them all. But no, it's a well-known fact that that wrestlers love having tables matches. So I'm not surprised here to see Wario bring one out. Look at that starry sky on the floor. That's just we gotta find out who does the floors of these pay-per-view arenas and give them a shout out.
Yeah, well, you know, it's nice and spacey.
Yeah.
For like the Area 51 thing.
Also, Beast, you good?
Beast is like stretching on the rope right now. You know?
He's doing like lightning fast tricep exercises.
It's like the shake weight.
Yes. Gaston with the snapmare taking Beast down. Perfection right there on that execution. Oh, and a throat punch from Wario to Gaston. Trying to get the champion. Never mind, it's trying to get the champion out of the ring.
Catching a little bit of that table there on that slam.
Yeah, that ain't good.
And now Wario has some devious intentions, stacking that table up in the corner.
What? Ben!
Gaston!
Ben, what is happening?
Beast? Who? What?
Strange things are afoot at Area 51.
Have you ever seen Stranger Things?
No! Through the table! Yo, did you see that?
Beast through the table.
Gaston speared Beast into the table as Wario drop kicked him in the head, so both of them set Beast through the table. Persona non grata Beast says, here it is, the perfect place.
Oh, and then onto the broken table. Going for the cover. Could Gaston get the W here? Beast is back into the ring.
Oh! I thought he retained. I thought he still had the championship in his grasp. Watch out for Brian! Big clothesline for Beast to Gaston. My God, this action is Hobbs and Shaw. Fast and furious.
It's Tokyo and Drift.
And
Wario
just
from Wario. Up.
Call Mulder and Scully. We got an alien in there. That is not human the way Wario is moving and bending. Did I say their names right? I just got really scared that I said like.
I think that's right.
Like Scolder and Mully. Wait, alright, I'm just gonna stop. I did not watch the X-Files. I do not know those people's names. Goes to Joe in the chat accusing Beast of being the alien, which honestly, like, we don't know. Like, the witch's curse might have been, like, become an alien. Become from another planet.
And Wario taking the shoulders to the ring post there, and Beast now back on the outside. Gaston feeling it. The champion taking Chase to the outside, going back in, doing some exercises, stomping on Wario. Wario, though, back to his feet quickly.
Oh, no. Yikes, Ben.
Oh, and Gaston falling onto that broken table.
Brian oh, no, not this. On the table, no! Oh. The bonsai drop sandwiching Gaston's ribs between Wario's posterior of the table.
Trying to steal the pin. Wario back in to break it up. Wario was going after a weapon, and Beast was trying to steal that pin for a moment there. Gaston still out cold, neck on the metal part of that table.
Wario, what is this? Oof.
Wario flinging Beast around.
Big knee drop right to that beastly collarbone. And just a punt kick to the stomach of Gaston.
You can tell that Wario is especially mad that Beast is in this match.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Goes
Gaston.
to Reno, ducked it. and these stupid kicks that I hate so much.
Gaston continuing to fall on that table. You'd think he'd be like, I gotta move out of this spot.
Oh my god, the back of the head.
Beast trying to work his way back to his feet. Wario with the cover. Gaston able to kick out.
Gaston, no, don't fall on that table. You're so sexy, Beast go for the cover. Ryan.
Oh,
wow.
Beast getting the pin on Wario. Gaston was not pinned, but still lost the title. Beast is the hardcore champion.
This is a dream come true. This night went about as perfectly as Beast could have ever imagined. But, Ben, okay.
But Gaston did most of the heavy lifting in this match.
Yeah, and Wario did most of the heavy lifting, keeping Gaston out of it. Beast kind of, like, took his lumps and was there at the right time to secure the championship.
Yeah, this right here. I mean, that has ended a lot of matches for Wario.
And then with this on top
Gaston
of it.
repeatedly, I mean, Gaston was out cold at the end of this match after these repeated landings on the table there. The metal side up. I mean, that is going to hurt. I mean, and obviously it did.
You see that right there? That is a perfect visual metaphor for this year for the Beast. He missed the first clothesline wildly, but then came back and hit it square and won the championship. Because he struck out with this whole Gaston situation a couple weeks ago. But yet he reversed his fortunes and is now holding up his second championship here in AHHWF.
Well, and Beast started tonight not having a match and is going to leave a champion.
Yeah, and if you're Gaston, Ben, okay, there's two ways to look at this. One, you can be happy because the guy that you're managing is a champion. Or you can be real upset that you let him back into your heart and your good graces in your title match, and then he took your championship.
Yeah, he just kind of like fucked you over.
We're gonna have to see what happens between Beast and Gaston next week, but I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief and say, thank God it's not Wario.
Yeah, well, for the time being, Wario is out of the hardcore title.
And you know what's
picture.
great, Ben? That was his rematch clause. He's gonna have to, like, if he wants to challenge again, he'll have to, like, work up to it. It's like, we're, like, good for a little bit.
Yeah,
We're safe.
Yeah, I mean, well, who knows though? Gaston, like, he just,
He
just seems to like handing out title matches, so who knows?
Well, he's not a champion anymore. Beast, I don't think.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what I'm even talking about anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just, it's the excitement of AHHW F Area 51. And speaking of excitement, we have the AHHW F Men's Movie Club Tag Championship on the line next.
Yes, we have the defending champions of Spirit Bomb, Goku and SpongeBob SquarePants versus the Impractical Jokers from True TV.
And some would say that it's impractical that they've gotten to this point and gotten a title shot. But since appearing here as part of a punishment, they have worked their way up. They have proven that they have staying power here. And well, they've worked their way into a championship match here at Area 51.
Yeah, you know, I think Goku and SpongeBob are going to be a tough team to beat, but the Jokers have kind of made me into a believer. Like, the greatest joke of all might be them beating a Super Saiyan God and SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know if I can think of a more surprising outcome that may result in laughter.
Well, I'm sure Joey Fatone would be talking about that one.
And that's all we can really ask for.
I just like to do inside Impractical Jokers jokes, which works for multiple levels if you get that joke.
Do you think Joey Fatone would tweet about it if the Impractical Jokers won the Movie Club Tag Team Championships here tonight at Area 51?
I would hope so.
Maybe just pester him. Just like, yo, if they're really your friends, you'll tweet about this wrestling show on YouTube.
You know, I was making the argument the other day that so people like to say that Backstreet Boys are better than NSYNC because they have a higher catalog of song of hits. But, you know, the other argument the other way is that NSYNC had the better personalities. You know, when you got, like, Justin Timberlake, who's obviously, like, a giant breakout star. But sure. Joey Fatone, funnier than anybody else in a boy band.
You know, I think I agree.
Like,
which one had
do you remember that Dead Seven with Joey Fatone as the cowboy?
Didn't see it.
Oh, well, if you saw it, you would be totally on board.
I missed that episode of the podcast these titles are named after. Ben, minor question, though. First of all, actually, now it's two minor questions. One, how'd they teleport? Two, where's Sal?
Sal maybe stopped to get a hot dog or something
That's what I
when they
would
came
do.
out of the concessions there.
Do you know which two of the four jokesters are in this matchup?
I haven't heard. I don't really have any insider information on this. I guess we're going to find out.
Hold on, I just want to draw attention to Joeman Reigns up there. Joe Gatto doing the ooh-ah is very good.
If personally, if it was me, I would want Joe in this just because I think Joe's like definitely the biggest X factor of the group. You know, where I think it's hard for Spirit Bomb to prepare for them.
Yeah, well, and Joe Gatto is the man without fear, truly.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Sal. After his hot dog break, bringing up the rear.
He apparently didn't realize they were coming in through the other way, and he's like, "Oh, okay,
shit.
I'll just come out this way then."
Not to rewind the play 5 minutes, but I don't appreciate Joe in the chat making a mockery of my student's loss here tonight with no one loses big like Gaston. That is my trainee, my student. He just became champion and then lost it a week later. Have some respect in this trying time. At least
Did you
offer
teach
the
him
man
how
an
to do
egg.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. If there's anything Rob Maddox could teach you, it's how to lose professional wrestling matches.
Struggle to lift people.
Wear a fur. Also, I'm seeing Joker's trick killed Goku, and I hope that's not the outcome here tonight, because, you know, I'm a big fan of the Goku myself. Also, murder is kind of frowned upon, even in this wrestling promotion.
We try to avoid that.
That's why we like nerf all our superheroes like powers before they get in the ring. Like, we don't want deaths.
Well, and it looks like we're gonna have Q and Sal in the ring here for the Jokers.
The two black-haired members of the organization.
What an astute observation.
Well, you know, I'm known for them. I got eyes. Here we go. That looks like a person in a chicken suit. I wish that it were, but I do know who it is. And it's one of our tag team champions, Goku. Oh, it's both of them. It's just Goku's hair standing up above SpongeBob's body. You'd think I'd be used to this entrance by now. We've seen it a lot.
Together, they are a man in a chicken suit.
Here we go. Spirit Bomb fading out of the light and into our hearts. Ready to show up to Area 51. You know, Goku actually himself an alien.
Huh.
Yeah. You know that?
It's SpongeBob?
No.
Oh.
He's a sponge, Ben. We got those on Earth.
Do we have
We
anybody
have
else?
those already.
Do we have anybody else on our roster that's an alien?
Oh my god, I just realized Captain Marvel is basically like main eventing this show in her hometown. Like, Captain Marvel's an alien, and we're here in Area 51, and she's main eventing this show tonight for the championship.
That was not intentional.
Nope.
I wish it was.
Yeah,
because
me
that was
too.
smart, but it's not.
Grimdark in the chat saying they're money on Spirit Bomb. So, Ben, these fans are evolving to the point we didn't even have to ask who you got. They just provide for us, Ben. They did that for us.
Well, we have some of the smartest fans, I think, in wrestling.
Well, yeah.
Because if there's anything I know about wrestling fans, it's that you have to try to get them to give you an opinion.
Yeah.
It's like
They
really,
never talk about
really,
it.
really difficult. Like if you ever go like on other wrestling promotions like things and read the comments, mostly people are like, "Oh, how about that?" And like that's pretty much the comments. Like people never go like, "I think so and so's gonna win" or "This person's better." So I think that's why I'd say like we have really smart fans.
I agree with everything you said.
387 pounds.
Look how happy Q looks.
Quinn. And James Murray. The Hooligan.
Wait. Oh, wait. Did I miss the other names, or did she just announce James Murray instead? Wait.
Quinn.
She just
James
keeps saying Brian Quinn.
And their opponent.
Wait, okay, Ben, strange things are afoot at Area 51.
Area 51
What?
is quite a place.
What the?
Bob, Squarepants,
Sal, in typical Impractical Joker's fashion, making a mockery of the champions by pretending to hold a belt of his own in their corner. These unpredictable Jokers, you never know what they're gonna do. What lovable tricksters they are. And,
Like a statue.
Brian getting the game face on because the challenger sure doesn't have it.
Well, here we go.
Okay, Sal back in his corner. I was a little concerned.
It's Sal and Q versus SpongeBob and Goku.
God, this...
A new alien has been found.
This either bodes not well at all or extremely well for the rest of this show because just the weirdest occurrences are happening at Owl Creek, Ben.
Our next show is at the Bermuda Triangle.
Brian isn't even going to say anything. Here we go, up and over. Nope. Brian Quinn with the reversal on SpongeBob SquarePants. James Murray was just happy on the outside getting mentioned twice when he's not even in this. He's just like, oh, yeah, recognize me. I wrote a book. It's called Awaken. It takes place in a sewer system or something. It's Subway. I don't know. I didn't read the thing. I'm gonna at some point. I like the guy. I want to support him. I want to buy his book, put it on a Kindle. I don't have one of those.
What about a Nook?
Sorry, yo, we're just loopy breathing in these alien gemstone fumes or whatever's in this place.
And Goku knocking out Q.
Big boot. Whew.
This is, I think, where the Impractical Jokers are going to really have a realization that they are competing for a title when it's Q going up against Goku.
Yeah. While Joe Gatto earlier were just talking to fans in the front row, like, who do you think is going to win? He dropped shades of Wario 10 minutes ago.
Slightly different knee drop, though.
Yeah, it was.
And now Sal
he's astute now.
is coming out here and sending Goku to the outside, throwing him back in, slamming him on that reinforced martini glass.
You know, Ben, most people would say that combination of black and blue looks bad fashion-wise. And I'd agree with them. Sal could have maybe used an extra stop at our gear maker backstage.
Do you think co-worker Brian has any stake in this match, considering that this is the only other Brian on the roster?
Oh, you think there's some like Brian solidarity there,
Yeah.
or or are you suggesting that he maybe doesn't want to because he wants to be the most special Brian?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking the first way, but it could be either one.
We gotta watch those pins and the counting later.
And the other Jokers here kind of sneaking along the side of the ring, slowly surrounding Goku.
Big time offense from Sal. That's gonna be a game changer. A DDT on the floor to even Goku is gonna rattle the brains.
And at an 8 count, Sal throwing Goku back into the ring.
You know, if I had to try to compare Sal to an opponent Goku's faced before, and I don't know why I would. Literally, no one asked me to. But I think I would maybe pick like a Raditz, like kind of like stocky build with some attitude, but also like not the most intimidating or strong.
There's a little tag team maneuver with SpongeBob going for the pin.
Oh!
Q in to break it up and break up Brian.
Brian on Brian action. Sal sweeping the leg, Cobra Kai, Stoyle, leg drop to SpongeBob. Ben, we already know who Grimdark 13's got. But who do you got?
I think I'm gonna go with the Jokers on this one. Obviously Goku and SpongeBob have proven that they are a good team. You don't win the titles by accident. But I think that the amount of time that the Jokers have been together as a team, even if it's not a wrestling team, just like the amount of like cohesion that they have as a group,
Sure.
I think is really important when it comes to a tag team match.
Absolutely. I agree. And yet I'm going to pick the opposite. I'm pretty sure Spirit Bomb is going to retain their titles. My reasoning is that Goku and SpongeBob are on that team.
And they're actual wrestlers and the Jokers aren't.
How long can we keep saying that, though? Because at this point, they have, like, they're approaching as many matches as, say, like, I don't know, like Darth Maul on our original roster, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean, yeah, I guess. All right, you know what? If they win tonight, they're wrestlers.
that big stakes, big time stakes. Also, as a wrestler, and the person that can like knight them as such, I agree to these conditions. That's what's happening. I forgot I had lots of things riding on this stuff. I have to bring my Trunks hair back if Trunks retains tonight.
Oh yeah.
And what else?
I would have let you get away with that because I completely forgot about it.
The fans wouldn't have. They'll keep me honest. Sam in the chat asks, "Is that SpongeBob? You mean the one in the ripped jeans standing up?" Yep, sure is. And SpongeBob tagging out to Sandy. Sandy Cheeks getting in the ring and laying the beat down on Bam Margera. A big DDT from Sandy to Bam. I can't keep this up for much longer. Is that Smash Mouth? Yeah, that we've extensively covered. Oh, SpongeBob moving. Sal runs head first into the turnbuckle and stumbling back with a doing sound effect while his head wobbles around.
SpongeBob quickly making sure to move the fight away from the Joker's corner.
Ooh, but missing on that drop kick. That could
Sal
cost him.
feeling good. No, SpongeBob countering and throwing Sal to the outside.
It's a Smash Mouth offense from SpongeBob.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Somebody
top rope.
once told me that's a way to win a championship, and SpongeBob might as well be walking on the sun because he's flying.
Oh my! Okay, hold on. There's a lot to take in there. He goes for a top rope flying neckbreaker to the floor from Sal. Completely misses and eats shit. However, his leg just like annihilates Joe Gatto on the way down. So all in all, not totally lost, but did not pay off for SpongeBob the way you wanted to. That back is going to be in a lot of pain. Sam in the chat, oh no, Smash Mouth as SpongeBob plummets to the floor. This has been a great show already. I'm having a great time. Sal's up, cocking that fist. Bam! Jerry Lawler style fist drop to SpongeBob. Although, gotta raise the question, with a porous as he head, does that even hurt? Does the head just kind of soak in the fist?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Cross body trying to soak that in, Spongy. Quinn setting up. Here it is.
The Jokers are definitely looking to isolate SpongeBob here.
That's
Keep
a finishing
Goku out
maneuver,
of it.
Ben. This could be all. Where's Goku running? Okay, there we go. He scared me for a second.
Goku now taking on both the Jokers. Sal getting
no,
the worst of it. And Goku now headed back outside, letting SpongeBob handle this. Trying to get a tag from SpongeBob.
Oh, Sal, or, yeah, Q cutting him off. SpongeBob having a lot of, like, hand-eye coordination difficulties in this match. Oh my God, SpongeBob's bleeding, he's shaking, he's seizing.
SpongeBob able to kick out, but I don't know how.
The Jokers are laying a beat down on this Krusty Krab employee. They're swarming him like the anchovies in that one episode.
Keep them going.
Well, they're doing the violence. They're applying the wrestling holds, and
They're trying to make sure that SpongeBob won't have sweet, sweet victory.
Oh, there
Yeah.
we go. Yeah. There we go. SpongeBob, yeah, has missed several big attacks here. And it's cost him. Goku doing his best to try to keep their team alive, trying to keep the spirit up, if you will.
SpongeBob needs to get a tag, though.
Absolutely.
That's the only way that this momentum's going to turn in this match.
He's bleeding. I didn't know sponges could bleed. But
What?
SpongeBob, a master of karate, getting out of there with that arm drag.
It appears to be internal bleeding.
Oh no, tag, you're right there, SpongeBob. Your hubris will be the death of you.
Oh! Breaking open Q on the
Turnabout's
turnbuckle.
fair play.
And now
Tag to
Goku's
Goku.
coming in. A little tag team maneuver.
Bam!
Giving him one more as a parting gift as SpongeBob goes back to the outside.
Oh no. Q's seen his own blood and he's infuriated. Catching the kick. Dragon screw, big kick of his own. Tagging out to his partner while he goes to recover and maybe get a band-aid or something. It's not often that we see the Crimson Mask in AHHWF, but my God, this match has gotten a lot more gnarly than I ever anticipated. These are like 4 fun-loving people, and look at the way they're taking it to each other in this ring right now.
SpongeBob able to cut off.
And they did it.
SpongeBob had a few unfinished words for Q there.
My
as
God.
Goku gets the pin on Sal. And the Spirit Bomb comes away with the victory, still Movie Club Tag Champions.
Ben, I thought this was going to be kind of like a goofy little comedy match between these two happy-go-lucky teams.
There's no such thing as a goofy little comedy match in AHHWF.
We got like a best of the bloodiest brawls match from TNA 2006. My God.
And I gotta tell you, even though they didn't come away with the win, I kind of want to say that the Jokers are wrestlers.
No, they're wrestlers. No, they might as well be the goddamn Dudley Boys after that match. They are wrestlers. There they are, the tag team champions yet again. Goku and SpongeBob SquarePants. They're a tough team to beat, man. You know, Impractical Jokers threw a lot at them, and I think in the chat, you know, we saw fans saying, I don't know how they're still kicking out SpongeBob. You know, like, yeah.
No, I mean it looked like this was going to end unceremoniously for Spirit Bomb. You know, SpongeBob was not looking good there for the last half of that match. The Jokers were doing a great job of isolating him, making sure that he couldn't get a tag to Goku. And what they were doing is they were just basically trying to make this a 2-on-1 match. And it worked. I mean, it worked great. It just, the fact that SpongeBob somehow, through instinct or sheer will or something, was able to get that tag in the corner, get Goku involved. And you could tell that once SpongeBob got a moment to catch his breath, he was like, okay, I need to get some more punches in. Because he dove in there, Q already bloody. SpongeBob dove in there, Luthez pressed him, and just wailed on his face there while Goku got the 1-2-3.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't the last we've seen of these two teams competing, because that was a knockdown, drag-out fight. And it looked like it got a little personal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And
is
speaking of
for
personal,
the
this match
Global
isn't, but it's going to be fun.
Underground Championship.
Yet another title on the line, this time the Judge Burge Overruled Championship. And who's at first? The challenger who won the right to have this match last week in the traditional Battle Royal, powerbombing former champion Vegeta to the floor from the inside of the ring. Captain Cutler has been on a tear since that first unsuccessful match against Wario.
Yeah, Captain Cutler coming in from C and heeding the call to take down Wario was not successful, but has managed to stick around here in AHHWF. And you know,
He lost the keys to his boat.
yeah, well, and continued to work hard here, and earned a spot in the Judge Burge over the top rope #1 contender battle royale, and took down one of the more stacked lineups for that match we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And managed to come out on top, and has now gotten a chance at Area 51 here to take on two-time champion Sonic.
I'm sorry, I'm just incredibly shaken up because Sam just pointed out, Sam just looked at Captain Cutler and said JoJo, which, holy shit, how did I not see that comparison before? And here we go. Yup. It's the Judge Burge Overruled Champion, Sonic the friggin' Hedgehog. There he is. We haven't seen Sonic in a little while. He's had a little break, a little resty.
Yeah, well, you know, Sonic's been working a really heavy schedule. I guess they had to do reshoots on the movie that he was working on.
Yeah, I heard about
And,
that. Which is really mean. They didn't like how he looks.
Yeah, well, you know, I heard that they saw him with the Judge Burge title and were like, we need to refilm this now with the title instead.
Oh, okay.
You know, because he was filming that, and then he came back, won the title, and then that's what he had to like kind of go back and do the reshoots now with the belt.
It's a lot nicer than the rumors I heard.
Well, you know, sometimes things are nicer in AHHWF.
That's true. You think James Marsden's gonna be jealous of the title now that he's gonna share every shot with a champion?
Maybe.
He gets with Cyclops though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's no.
Either way, Sonic is here, making sure to hold on to that title. Doesn't want to go to the premiere of Sonic the Hedgehog and watch him with that title around his waist and go, oh, summer days.
Yeah. I like Grimdark's billing into this match. The blue blur versus the blue wall. Let's run with that, shall we?
Okay.
Send that out to the presses. You know, newspapers that cover wrestling. It happens.
Introducing the
Front page of every
challenger
newspaper.
from Augusta, Maine, weighing in
He's
at
from Augusta,
400
Maine. Oh, nice.
pounds, the Phenom.
I have a summer home there. It's quite nice. Thanks for asking.
Introducing the champion from another time, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the Global Underground Champion, the Superstar.
And Sonic holding that title high, hoping that this will not be the last time he holds it as he hands it over to referee Brian. And you know, this is one of those classic kind of match archetypes that you see here in wrestling. You know, Captain Cutler, who is a incredible size, although Sonic there immediately going and taking him to the ground. Sonic has the speed, Cutler has the size, and we're gonna see which one comes out on top here. Right now though, Sonic looking really good, keeping Cutler on the mat, which I think is the way that Sonic is gonna win this, is not letting Cutler take advantage of the size advantage that he has. See, now this is what I'm talking about. Sonic went to go throw a punch. Cutler just caught it like it was nothing. And now slamming Sonic into the mat, face first, going for the cover. But not even a 1 count. Sonic is not going to go down that easy. Sonic going after the legs. Cutler Sonic missing on 2 drop kicks there now. Cutler, you know, Cutler, a big guy, still has some speed. And now slamming Sonic face first again on the mat. Cutler definitely has a game plan here. Oh, and Cutler busted a move here, feeling himself in this title match. Oh, but Sonic playing possum and throwing Cutler to the outside. This match is going outside for the time being. Sonic taking some punches. Sonic trying to throw punches at the chest of Cutler, but Cutler throwing Sonic against the stairs. Let us know out there in the chat who you got. Personally, I'm gonna go with Sonic on this one. You know, I mean, Cutler has been impressive as of late, but you know, I mean, we've seen Cutler in a championship match before, and it was not the greatest showing in the world. Granted, it was against one of our more dominant champions, Wario, but I'm just saying, I have trouble picking Cutler in a championship match against someone who has already won a title twice. What do you think, Chris?
Who I think's gonna win?
Yes.
Captain Cutler.
Okay.
Yeah, he has really cool moves, and I think they probably hurt a lot, and that's my rationale.
Well, and Cutler getting the AHHWF Universe on its side as he cold clocks Sonic and sends him to the outside. And now Cutler, that is a lot of weight on the top rope there as he eyes Sonic. Cutler will fly.
Wow.
Flying clothesline there, smacking Sonic across the face, sending him onto the mat.
That's a sailor who's definitely got his pilot's license as well. Am I right, Ben?
Yeah, I think you're right. Probably a submarine license as well.
He can go under the ring. He's allowed. Sonic, Ben, I think it would behoove him to go fast. Don't you think?
Yeah, well, that would be the strategy, I think, here. You know, you got to keep Cutler on the ground. But smart move by Sonic there,
Getting out of there for a
realizing
choke
that things were not going to go his way and rolling to the outside to live to fight another day.
Cutler sliding out and hoisting Sonic up like a little blue baby.
Oh, and dropping him
God.
there on that. That is those bike racks there. Those suckers hurt. That is metal.
These two got to be conscious of the count. Brian's already at a 6 count.
Yeah, well,
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
Oh my God.
It is important to remember that in the case of a count out, Sonic will retain the title. So it's not Sonic. I mean, you know, Sonic wants to get a win here, but it's not. Sonic doesn't need to like race to get back into the ring. You know.
We need to tell our wrestlers to chill because someone's gonna die in this Area 51 tonight.
Now Sonic, I was reading the chat and trying to comment at the same time. And Sonic going fast now.
Trying to scoop Cutler up, rolling him through.
Taking him down to the ground and going after the leg of Cutler, but the rope break, Sonic was not expecting that.
Yeah, a long body like that's easy to get to the ropes. And that buys him time to kick out after 1.
And Cutler, after everything Sonic's thrown at him, Cutler only a 1 count. Sonic's definitely going to have to really go deep into the bag of tricks here if he wants to keep this title.
Oh no, he got caught. He's caught, but no. Tombstone to Sonic.
Oh my God, but he's not over.
He
could have gone for the cover right there, but it is not over.
Choke breaker time.
Choke breaker to Sonic. Captain Cutler going for the pin. It's a 1, it's a 2, and it's a
How? Ben, how? He caught
Cutler
Sonic.
believes it's a 3 count. Cutler telling the AHHW F Universe, you all saw that was a 3 count. But now Sonic sweeping the leg of Cutler. Cutler's back on the ground. Oh my, I mean, that looked like Sonic was done.
Cutler caught Sonic out of midair, hit a tombstone pile driver, and then hit a choke breaker. And Sonic is still alive and kicking. This is a ferocious champion we have.
Cutler trying to take a little bit of the breath away from Captain Cutler.
I'm very impressed with Sonic.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, those are the kind of things that a champion needs to do. Is when it looks like it's all over, like it might be right now too, as Cutler just dropped Sonic from 7 feet in the air. You got to learn how to come back from these things. But Cutler, just going into that bag of tricks, has all sorts of things to throw at Sonic. That knee straight up to the chin, and Sonic is done.
I forget what we called that move, but it was enough to secure Captain Cutler a victory.
Sonic survived the first blow, but the second was too much. Captain Cutler comes away the new Judge Burge Overruled champion.
Wow, what a match.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like an impressive showing for Sonic, but I think Cutler's been a man on the mission since losing that match to Wario.
I kind of had a thought before the show started that this might be a show stealer, and I think I might have been right.
Definitely, I mean, some of the stuff, I don't know if
like this moment was...
Yeah, well, that's the thing is like, the counters and the game plan that these two had for each other. I mean, the night's still young, but I don't know if we're going to see anything else like that.
And there, Captain Cutler seeing something he likes quite a bit. His new shiny Overruled championship. The blue wall surpassed the blue blur, and Sonic's got the blues, but reshoots are going to be needed for that champion.
And Captain Cutler feeling it. Came here hoping to take down Wario, but is now a champion.
Second title change of the night, Ben. This is like one of the pay-per-views of old here in AHWF.
Yeah, well, and there's still 2 more titles
Yeah.
yet to be defended.
What a night. What a night.
What a night. And yeah, so coming up next, we have the AHHWF Men's Championship, where it is going to be the champion Trunks taking on Android 17. Android 17, who won the King of Summer, and then in kind of a pseudo rematch for the King of Summer, then beat John Wick, and at 17 moving on here to take on Trunks. It looked like for a little bit there that 17 was going to face Vegeta.
Yeah.
When Vegeta, through a series of different mind games and everything, took the title off Trunks, but Trunks was able to win that title back from Vegeta. You know, Trunks has been able to, I think, against a lot of these opponents, go to a whole new level. And we've seen that time and time again. And while 17 is one of my favorite wrestlers here in the company, I wonder if he can stand up to Trunks when Trunks goes to that next level that he has time and time again here defending the championship.
Well, then we're going to find out.
Rated R Championship.
Is 17 like kind of like Weird Al? Like, is he your buddy now? Does he like hang out a lot, talk a lot?
Well, you know, with Weird Al, that he's been kind of out rehabbing an injury and everything. You know, you got to find new people to hang out with, and 17's definitely been a good person to get to know in the backstage. A really caring person, I think, as we saw in that match at the Big Show, where he, you know, put his life on the line to save his friend. You know, and so
that's true. What other wrestler on this roster, like,
what other wrestler, period?
Yeah, that's very true, would do that. The Mind of Mencia leg hold should be enough to send Sam to prison, correct?
I would think so.
Now, Ben, I'm interested, not just in the steely-eyed number one contender here, Android 17. I think the thing that's really going to shape how this match goes is the way that champion Trunks ends up carrying himself tonight. Because if you watched last week, these two had a very, very nice sportsman-like conversation about how much they respect each other, and they've kind of forgiven past bygones. You know, like Trunks and Android 17 referencing the fact that in another future timeline, Android 17 actually killed all of Trunks' friends and family except his mother. And Trunks, you know, last week came out and said, like, you know what, that was a different time. We're here now, and I'm ready and willing to defend the title against you, no hard feelings. I have to wonder how much of that was genuine and how much of that was trying to put on, to be a good role model for all the kids in the elementary school gymatorium. This match, Ben, I think, could be a sportsman-like contest for the highest prize in the men's division, or those emotions could bubble up, and this could actually get pretty ugly, despite what Trunks said last week.
Well, emotions run high when you get into the ring with somebody else. And so, I mean, I think that you make a lot of good points there.
Yeah, it's already one thing when you're just, like, in a fight in general, then a fight on TV, then a fight for a championship, and then a fight with someone who killed everyone you love. These are all separate and powerful tiers for emotions to come out. But we're going to see whether Trunks can stay cool, calm, and collected, or if he just goes, like, Super Saiyan rage form and let 17 have it for his past sins, or future sins, actually. Timelines are weird. This is something, too, I have a feeling, Ben, that Frazier put this match on the card where he did, because I don't think he's sure that this will go the distance. Both these two, as of late, have been famous for beating their opponents in, like, 17 seconds.
So, yeah, I mean, it could be that, you know, whoever gets, like, the first couple good strikes in is the one that's going to come away with it.
I think that's an absolute possibility.
It's really, it's going to be important for both these competitors to make sure that they are not taking full blows.
Yeah.
Champion from the future, Weighing in at 640 pounds, he is the prestigious, non-stop, super heavyweight, worldwide, junior, rated R champion, the Hero.
She put respect on all those names.
Oh, yeah.
And Trunks handing over that coveted title to Brian, who shows it to 17. 17 nuts. 17 had a long road to this championship, and Trunks had it as well. Let's see who walks away with it tonight at Area 51. Ring that bell.
You know, that MIR on 17's shirt stands for Made in Rhode Island.
Well, Ben, you know, I was going to make a point about how 17 withstood Trunks' pile-up dropkick to the face that normally floors opponents, but I'm glad that instead we talked about how Android 17 was made in Rhode Island. And these two battling right off the bat.
Ooh, Trunks ducking that shot in the corner there, throwing a drop kick at the face of 17.
Trying to access the
Oh! Trunks trying to go big there, but 17 able to get out.
There it goes. The second time takes the Android down, and Trunks does a throat slash gesture, which maybe clues me into Trunks' emotional state here. I might have been right.
Oh! Brian taking so long to go for the count that 17.
Both missing blows. Third drop kick.
But 17 still like kind of shaking it off a little bit. Oh, but Trunks dropping the head there. You know, that's gotta hurt, right?
Well, it depends. I mean, like, it could do more damage to Trunks than he's used to on a regular opponent because he's an android. He's got a metal head. He likes Pantera.
Oh. Music reference, Michael.
Record store. That's my moral.
Oh, okay.
I tried just not to yell graphic novel, but like make it more appropriate. You know how it goes.
And now Trunks slowing things down here momentarily, trying to go for that submission maneuver. Trunks, or 17 though, fighting out of it. And now Trunks, backbreaker there.
And a Russian leg sweep. You know, as these two go back and forth and exchange their blows, I would love to hear from the chat who you got.
You know, really, this is played out the way we were talking about it, where both opponents are making sure to not give the other one too much time in an offensive position, you know?
Yeah,
they're going back and forth because they know that if either one of them gets on a roll, that is going to finish things.
Yeah. 17 trying to get on the roll right here, and oh no, yep, there it goes. The Android's feeling it. I'm torn, Ben. I like both these guys. I don't know who I want to win this.
Both these guys. Both these guys.
Fight in the future.
And now 17 going for the cover. Brian taking his time, getting to the floor. And a 2 count.
Grimdark 13 saying finish him, Trunks, so we know where at least one of our fans stands.
But 17 powering up something here.
That big stomp. There it is, to the champion's head. Driving
There's
the skull
another
to the
cover.
mat.
Brian quick to the ground this time. A 1, a 2, but Trunks still able to kick out. Trunks is not going to go down that easy.
Yeah, that's a move that normally will put you away the first time, but I knew that Trunks was not going to let that be the end of him here tonight.
Well, Trunks is a powerful champion, and it's going to take everything from 17 to get this win.
He's got something for him now. Oh, here it goes. Regoplex beat Weird Al with this move. Whoa.
Oh, 17 able to get the rope break. That was lucky because that probably would have been a 3 count.
Sending her in the ropes. Whoa. 17 rolling up, but the Trunks not skipping a beat.
Trunks
up to the
flying.
top. Elbow drop to the crown of the skull on the floor. Paying for it a little bit. You see him holding the lower back. He didn't quite get all of it. Landed with his body on the floor more than he meant to. But
And 17 throwing off that drop kick. Those drop kicks have not worked out for Trunks very well.
body
yet.
blow. And the reverse STO on the floor. 17 taking command here. And as as Grim said in the chat, Ben, I do think this is correct. The longer this match goes on for, the less likely Trunks will win because 17 has the metal body for going for him. And also, Ben, little known fact about the Dragon Ball Z wrestling graduates, the androids have unlimited energy. They don't have to charge up the way that that Saiyans and other wrestlers do.
Well, if that really stacks the deck against Trunks here, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, you'd think we kind of impose some kind of limit on people that have limitless energy. Let's at least pretend to get tired, right?
Well, 17 apparently is draining a little bit of that energy, trying to make things even.
Cheers, robot sounds as he's walking to the corner.
And
What's
Trunks.
this? Neck breaker and posing for the fans. You know him, you love him. Fist drop. It's the night of the fist drop tonight in Area 51.
Well, I guess.
Oh!
A little time glitch there.
Went for a dive, but 17 dropped him down and threw him into a pin. Missing the drop kick. It's also the night of missed drop kicks. We gotta get these guys in practice.
17 throwing Trunks against the turnbuckles there. And 17's feeling it now.
Yeah, an aggressive boot and an aggressive pose, but Trunks fires up, takes him down. Like I said, but I think that the heated rivalry is coming back to the forefront here between these two. Trunks going on top again. Throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. Oh, what is this? Shooting star press off the top rope. Even Brian is staggered from the impact. Go for the cover.
And Trunks going for it. It's a 1 and it's a 2. Oh,
no.
But 17 able to kick out.
17 alive.
Trunks beside himself.
What a great men's championship match we are witnessing here tonight, Ben. Between two of the best that this company has to offer. Second Regoplex.
Oh, but once
ropes.
again, Trunks needs to have better ring awareness. 17 is able to grab the ropes again. 17's gotten really lucky with the fact that Trunks has not been paying attention to the ropes.
We got more blood. Surprise neckbreaker from 17, laying out the champion. This is the type of match I'm here for too, Grim. Can you believe these pay-per-views are free, Ben?
Yeah, it's like you don't pay for views. And
Wow!
17 takes down Trunks. 17, it was like as if like, you know, releasing the knots, releasing the moonshine, you know, it like kicked 17 up.
Referring to the blood,
I'm referring to the blood, the oil pouring out of 17's head. It's like it just sent him into a blind rage and was able to get the victory over Trunks. Trunks goes down, 17 comes up, the new AHHWF Men's Champion. And it is the night of title changes here at Area 51.
That was a hell of a men's championship match, man. We got to watch two of the best in the game go head to head and honestly, and have a clean fight that was aggressive and what was the word? Chippy?
Yeah.
Is that the
Sure.
basketball term? And
A little bit more than chippy, though.
yeah, it's true. It was blood and stuff. But 17 came out on top. He completed his journey all the way from the saga with Todd Howard through the King of Summer tournament, and winning that tournament paid off because now he's the new men's champion. I'm happy to see it, Ben. You know, you feel for Trunks, who's someone else you like and admire a lot, but 17 deserved this win.
Well, 17's been on a tear. And, you know, I got to tell you, I think back to the earlier days of AHHWF, and I don't know, I never thought when 17 first showed up here in AHHWF that 17 would be the men's champion someday.
No.
But, you know, proven me wrong, came out and retired The Undertaker, retired Todd Howard. Well, actually didn't retire Todd Howard, but Todd Howard retired later.
Yes.
Fired, but, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, there's been just so many times throughout 17's career that the odds have been stacked against him.
Yes.
He's played from behind the 8 ball so many times.
And he's even put himself behind the 8 ball sometimes, a mark of a
Sure.
great champion.
Well, that's, I mean, you know, whether or not that's a smart decision, I don't know. But
like
it's
the-
all worked
the
out for him.
guts.
It's all worked out for him. you know, when you think about everything else before aside, 17 had to win 4 matches to be number 1 contender to take on Trunks.
Yeah.
And then to go through all that to face some of the best that AHHWF has to offer. And to come through and beat Trunks and get to hold after really there was a momentum shift there where it looked like Trunks was going to retain.
Yeah.
And for 17 to just shift into that next gear that I didn't know that he had, but that he just like reached down and found the will to win and came away the champion. I mean, this is what makes nights like this in AHHWF so great. This is why I love doing this show, because you get to see the real will of a competitor.
Absolutely.
And what people are capable of when they have something they want.
Yeah.
You know, it's awesome. It's just great to see. I love
It
it.
is. That's
And
why
we have
can't
another
miss.
title match coming up later tonight
We
too.
do.
So we're gonna see Captain Marvel and Samus, and I can only assume that will be just as great as what we just saw.
Absolutely. And up next, we have 2 more matches for you if you're out there watching right now. That title match that Ben is referring to. But first, the big Patreon pick match of this event. We have the Penguin and Crash Bandicoot versus Shaggy, and we're gonna find out who our patrons picked for to team up with Shaggy tonight to defend his honor against these bullies. Out comes Crash Bandicoot first to represent his nasty little team. He is escorted by security guards. Otherwise, he can't be trusted to be around these school children with fragile self-esteem. He'll mock them too. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, you know, maybe wrestling and working in elementary school has rubbed off on Penguin and Crash because they've been rather immature about the whole thing. They've been doing some like schoolyard gossip and ganging up and making fun of poor Shaggy.
Yeah. Yeah, talk about a journey for a wrestler too. Crash, who was at the top of this company for a while and a fan favorite, really has kind of fallen into a villain here.
Yeah, and you know, they're really unlike a Samus or somebody else who, you know, it's still entirely valid to dislike them. There was kind of like a shift where we saw why that happened, and Crash just kind of one day, you know, when Shaggy invited him to have a nice like dream match one-on-one at the big show, Crash just kind of went off on him for no reason. I think maybe some of the matches that Crash lost earlier in the year made him a little insecure and a little defensive, quick to jump on other people and snap at others. And since then, he's kind of just steered into that attitude and found a like-minded individual in the Penguin, who's just the worst influence you could have on anybody. And speaking of that bad influence, out comes the Penguin. And really, Ben, he's the one that started all this because, you know, he tapped out Crash at All In the very first pay-per-view this year. And wait a second, I just realized that the person that Crash is now aligned with, after what I said earlier, oh, he had some hard losses in the year, that was Penguin. So is this like a you can't beat him, join him scenario for Crash?
I mean, it must be, right?
He's upset about losing his position on the roster, and then he teams up with the guy that did it to him to gang up on Shaggy Rogers. Doesn't really make much sense to me, Ben, but...
And, you know, all right, so not to cut you off here, but that's an important point that Grimdark just made in the chat there, is that, so Shaggy's partner was chosen by people over at patreon.com/alienhappyhour tonight, and they were saying that it's really going to come down to who Shaggy has as a partner, and, you know, I'm kind of inclined to agree. It's really like up to, let's see. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea who the fans at Patreon picked.
I don't either. We're gonna find out as the fans do when that music hits and someone comes out onto the stage. And yeah, and the chat's also discussing Penguin's win-loss record, which is very good, to say the least.
Yeah.
Penguin and Shaggy came on opposite ends of the spectrum. They even came head-to-head during the King of Summer tournament, and Penguin came out on top of that one. But Shaggy beat Crash at the big show, so, you know, it's a mixed bag. And who knows who his partner's going to be. Shaggy looking confident, though. I feel like if this is any indication, I think he likes who the fans chose for him. Alright, let's find out who you, the Alien Happy Hour patrons, chose to team up with Shaggy. It's Donkey Kong, the newest member of the roster.
Yeah, newcomer to AHHWF, Donkey Kong.
Signed here to a contract after the inaugural King of Summer bracket challenge is Donkey Kong. Coming to the ring as chosen by our fans to defend Shaggy's honor and take on Penguin and Crash. Donkey Kong and Crash Bandicoot come from similar backgrounds, Ben. You know, they're both wrestlers trained in the platformer style, as patented by Dean Malenko. And you know, they're doing him proud. Donkey Kong posing. He got a medal just for being him. That's how good Donkey Kong is.
Well, and not the strongest debut for Donkey Kong, but I think this would be a good opportunity for him to, you know, really.
Wait, Ben, is that more music? Is that the music who I think it is? Ben, that's Vegeta.
Well, it's the Prince of All Saiyans, and I'm getting word here that there was a tie at patreon.com/alienhappyhour.
Oh my god.
And so they've decided that both Vegeta and Donkey Kong will represent Shaggy's partner in this match.
Ben, there are so many implications here. For one, this is the sweetest karmic justice I've ever seen in my life, because Penguin and Crash came out there trying to bully Shaggy Rogers, said, yeah, go on, pick your partner, we'll take him on. And then now they're trapped in the ring 3-on-2. The bullies are about to become the bullied, Ben, because they have to take on Shaggy, Donkey Kong, and Vegeta.
And granted, Vegeta, not a great guy as of late, but the thing Vegeta does love to do is win. And so I think that's what Shaggy should be excited about having here in a partner, is that Vegeta doesn't really care who they're partners with as long as they get a win. And that is exactly also why Crash and Penguin should be terrified.
Oh my, look at that team, Ben.
That's quite a team in Shaggy's
They're gonna
corner.
get stomped.
But let's start things off here. Shaggy versus Crash.
Ben, this is just that MTV show Bully Beatdown, and I love it. You know, the one thing that I was thinking, though, when this happened, when Vegeta came out, is that when you look at Shaggy and Donkey Kong as on the same side, that checks out instantly, right? Two good-spirited people out here to compete and have a good time. But then Vegeta and Shaggy and Donkey Kong, not as much of a mix, a little oil and water. You gotta wonder how well they're gonna be able to work together. You see right there, Shaggy choosing to tag Donkey Kong in for a double backstabber. Look at that innovative tag team offense from the new friends. Rather than tagging Vegeta, who might be a little more hesitant to do a cool tag team move with him.
Well, this will be the first time we're going to see Donkey Kong actually in a one-on-one situation here. And so, you know, we can really see what Donkey Kong's capable of, you know, in the ring here.
Yeah, Ben, do you think the odds are very much now against Penguin and Crash, because, you know, as we see often in tag team matches, when someone's getting pinned, the other two partners kind of charge in, one to break it up and one to stop them from doing so. Wow, big high angle backdrop. But now there's a third one. to get involved as well on the side of the Angels.
Oh, Penguin looking a little shocked that he couldn't send Donkey Kong down to the ground.
Big neck breaker. Donkey Kong's showing him how they do it in his country. Oh no, Penguin attacking the arm here. Big uppercut. Donkey Kong looking good in his first non-battle royale match. You know, he's got well, I was gonna say he's got the traditional wrestling upbringing of your first match being a battle royal, but your second match being a 3-on-2 handicap match chosen by fans online, not as much.
Yeah, that's not how HBK got his start.
Not quite. That was a singles match with Hercules Hernandez, I think. Pretty
Thanks.
Sure. Yeah, you're welcome. Vegeta and Penguin. First time these two have been in the ring together, I believe. Big boot from Vegeta to Pengy.
That's a fine how do you do from Vegeta.
Oh no, the taunting, getting caught up. Yep, mistake on the part of the principal.
Vegeta thought he had a moment with Penguin out of the ring, but Penguin immediately back in, kind of sneaking up behind Vegeta there.
That is part of Vegeta's history, you know, getting a little too cocky, a little too big for his britches, a little too big for his Saiyan armor. And Crash slapping on that armbar. Crash has an interesting history with submission holds. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's why you want Vegeta on your team, Ben. And also...
Vegeta dragging Crash over to the corner here.
This is something to keep in mind as well. This is a Vegeta who is voted into this match after A, losing the men's championship, and B, losing the Judge Burge Battle Royal. So this is like a pissed off Vegeta, ready to physically punish anyone who he's slated against in competition. And there he goes,
there's
rocking
continuing
Crash's
to punish
head.
Crash.
My god. To the point he's hurting his own hands.
Doesn't Penguin kind of look like he's in black and white?
The vaudevillain Penguin. Grimdark is just discovering the AHHWF commentary effect where when you start to say that somebody's doing well or doing poorly, the fortune's immediately reversed. Vegeta and Shaggy working well together. Oh my god, wow.
Well, and Vegeta, no stranger to tag team matches, understands how to give a tag and how to transition a teammate into the ring.
Yeah, two-time tag champion with two different partners, but uh-oh. Crash setting up the remaster on Shaggy. Bam. The finishing move's so powerful and iconic that half the roster's adopted it, but Shaggy Rogers kicking out. And throwing him back into his corner. Tagging Donkey. Let's go. What is this? Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wow. Ben, these three are working remarkably well together. And Crash desperate to get the tag to Penguin, who charges in.
Donkey Kong
avoids.
saying no thank you.
Whipping Penguin off the ropes, come back. Big hip toss. Look how tall Donkey Kong is. Look at this, the build. Oh my god, the thought on that punch was amazing.
And the slam. The thud on that slam.
This could not have gone better for us and the fans for watching Shaggy get to take on these two rogues. Oh no. The strength of Penguin is something to marvel at. That's the wrong comic book company.
It's something to DC.
It's something to DC at. Oh no. Donkey Kong eating those kicks and a big running STO. Penguin trying to shut him down.
Donkey Kong and Penguin just taking turns throwing each other around.
I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised at how long this is going. I know that Penguin and Crash are great wrestlers, but it's 3-on-2. I kind of thought we might be out of here by now, but uh-oh. Penguin stitching in the cold key and a clutch on Donkey Kong. The rookie's first time in this hold.
Come on, Donkey, get out.
Don't give up, Donkey Kong.
DK.
Oh, he survives. For now.
Penguin looking to get a tag here.
Tag
Crash
Crash.
coming back in.
These two are doing a great job of keeping their team alive in these handicap odds. Go over the pin on Donkey Kong. And Donkey kicking out. Notice Shaggy and Vegeta felt pretty confident that was going to happen. Didn't leave their spot on the apron. Crash scooping in Donkey Kong by the head of his hair. Whoa!
Oh.
Throw him back in the ring. That's where you got to win this. Donkey T. I hope the patrons that support us every month are happy with where their dollars and their vote went for this matchup. I certainly am.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what's fun about these Patreon pick matches, is when are you ever going to see Shaggy, Donkey Kong, and Vegeta on a team?
Absolutely, yeah. When we put the match book in the hands of our fans, good things happen.
Now Penguin taking chase after Donkey Kong to the outside.
This is more closely resembling your... Oh my god. Taking out the legs of Donkey Kong, sending him face first into that hard floor. And a big Mongolian chop. Penguin really having his way with Donkey Kong on the outside here.
Well, we have to, like, you shouldn't forget that while the numbers game is in the favor of Shaggy, Donkey Kong, and Vegeta, Penguin and Crash have both had times in their career where they have been incredibly dominant, and Penguin's is a current time.
That's yes, that's true. Donkey Kong building that momentum. Here we go. Oh, look at this mocking Crash hitting the remaster on Crash's own partner. Going for the cover in his corner. Shaggy
looking to stop Crash from cutting it off.
Oh, but he missed him. Vegeta. This is what I was worried about. Vegeta not coming in to help his team. Oh, Crash backflipping out of the Raggyplex. Had it scouted. Scooping him up. Remaster time. Look at this sequence. Remaster to Shaggy as Vegeta comes in.
I don't know if Crash realizes that Vegeta got the tag.
Throwing him out of the ring and turning back. Wow, that was an incredible minute of action there. I thought we were heading down the fast lane to the end of this thing, but it's still going on as Penguin sends Vegeta's skull careening into that apron. Penguin is loving the action outside of the ring tonight. Vegeta, much like his son earlier tonight, calling for the death of his opponent and kneeing him to the side of the head. And then a Hurricane Rana.
I mean, a Hurricane Rana on the floor can hurt.
Vegeta threw his head back and laughed at the Penguin after that. The Prince of All Saiyans is really in his element here tonight. Big, heavy hand. Oh no, the STF on the floor. He can't win this way, but he can certainly apply punishment and deal damage to the Saiyan's body.
So we're looking at a 7 count right now.
You still gotta be careful. 8. Penguin just in time throwing Vegeta in there. Oh, Shaggy. Oh, Shaggy keeping Penguin on the outside. Oh, just in time. Penguin makes it in. That was almost over there, Ben. Oh, big suplex. I think it's probably for the best, ultimately, that Shaggy didn't keep Penguin out of the ring, because I think Vegeta wouldn't have been too happy about winning that way, about not getting to secure the victory himself.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. And now Vegeta gets to continue to do something he really loves to do, and that is cause pain. Oh
no, Penguin countering. Vegeta's setting up for something big there. Headbutt. The fans raining down boos into the ring. They really don't like seeing Penguin on top of things here. I don't either. Oh no, those kicks. You know, some might say Vegeta had that coming after doing the same thing to his own kid last month, but, you know, who's to say? I'm not judge, Burge, jury, and executioner. What is this? Ooh,
oh,
powerbomb.
Penguin slamming Vegeta, and there's everybody running into the ring now.
Crash and Shaggy getting into it once again. Those two have some bad blood.
Oh, and Crash throwing Shaggy to the outside.
Oh, Vegeta laid out. Look at him. He's barely conscious.
Shaggy is down for the time being.
I don't know if Vegeta knows where he is right now, Ben. And that's not going to help matters. Big shining wizard to the back of the head. yet another power on. These two, Ben, are in remarkable control for being down a man. Vegeta battling back. Kitchen sink. Another throat cut. Over the back fist. Penguin avoided it. This Team Shaggy's gotta make something happen here. Vegeta's just getting it handed to him by Penguin and Crash. Mostly Penguin. But maybe Crash will come in now. Maybe not. Penguin putting his pocket watch back in his in his little, I don't know.
In his pocket watch holder?
Yeah. Oh, nice move there. Oh no. Not enough.
Penguin is in control right now. Oh, Shaggy was going to break it up, but Vegeta still got the kick out there.
Shaggy ready to defend himself from Crash, but didn't end up needing to.
But it seems, I think Shaggy's itching to get back in there. It's been a while since he's been the legal man in this match.
That might be what it takes here. Oh, no. Big German suplex. Oh, no, he's going to chain them together. A dragon suplex. No. A German, a dragon, and now a straightjacket German suplex. That might be all Vegeta can handle.
Shaggy able to break it up again.
The belly to belly, sending Shaggy overhead. This Crash and Penguin team, Ben, they might want to make a run at the tag team titles because they are really impressive together. Oh no, what is this?
Well, this is how Penguin wins, I think.
Oh, the Muscle Buster, spelled like M-U-S-S-E-L. Crash getting swung at by Shaggy. Shaggy did a good job taking out the pin and Crash. But Penguin obviously not too happy about that.
Vegeta for the moment
He's
playing a 1-on-2.
Penguin is so dominant, Ben. How do you beat him? The fans, interestingly enough, still booing Vegeta. They have not forgotten what he did to Trunks. Here we go, though. Build up ahead of steam. Shaggy cheering him on. Oh, here we go. Gonna make Penguin pay. Curb stomp.
Oh.
And he sets up as his partners Donkey Kong and Shaggy look on. Oh, gets
You know,
shoved off there. He just can't keep his momentum going.
Yeah, it seems like Vegeta has reached the point where he wants to be the one that gets the win here. Like, he's taken enough of a beating that he's like, no, like, I'm gonna be the one that gets the pin. And that's what's causing this to now. He's turned this into a numbers game the opposite way.
Yeah,
because he refuses to go and tag Shaggy at Donkey Kong.
Being a bad teammate. And as we say that, no, he goes for the, yep, no, he, instead of getting the tag, he went for a kick.
Shaggy is trying to make this more of a tag team match, but Vegeta is trying to work on keeping it as his match.
Vegeta even just hit Shaggy a little bit as he tried to wrestle control of Penguin away from him. And the punt to Penguin. That could be what this team needed. It goes for the cover. Shaggy in.
Shaggy stopping Crash.
But not enough somehow.
Oh.
It's making Crash bleed. And Vegeta finally tags in Donkey Kong. This is a good sign. Crash on the ring with a bloody forehead. Donkey Kong back in fresh. A wounded Penguin. Oh, not enough. Damn.
Shaggy's trying to get the AHHW F Universe back on their side.
Shurgy, Donkey. Fans starting to come alive as Donkey Kong fires up on Penguin. What's this? There's that DDT again. Oh, but he's staggered. The poor Kong is tired.
DK. Donkey Kong. DK.
Donkey Kong. Yes, there we go.
Dropping Penguin on the rope there. Donkey Kong is feeling it.
Another remaster right in Crash's face this time.
And now going for the cover.
Oh no, is that too close to Crash? Shaggy. What happened there? DDT to Crash. Donkey go for the pin.
Both out cold in the ring. Donkey's not really sure who to go after here.
Crash just really messed up now. Yes, the cheap shot. The crowd finally pops for Vegeta after the cheap shot to Penguin. He's earned their love back. Never mind. They at least like the one punch a lot. There's the punt. Is Donkey Kong still legal?
That's what I'm wondering. I guess Vegeta must have gotten the tag while Donkey Kong was out cold.
There he goes.
Shaggy.
Stop it.
Oh,
not enough.
Shaggy trying to cut off Crash.
Yeah, Crash under taking out Shaggy. Oh, Vegeta just landed on Shaggy's head.
And we're coming up on pretty much since the beginning of the match since Shaggy has been the legal man in this match.
I think that's what this team needs. We need him back in there. How did Vegeta wind up back in there? Get out of there! You're getting your ass kicked! This looks like he keeps wanting to fight Frieza. What is it going to take to end this match? I really did not expect this going this way when I saw those 3 people come down the ramp. Good, smash his little face in. DT.
Oh.
Now both members of the bullies are bleeding.
Adding a little color to that penguin face there.
There he goes. Gonna summon the Planet Vegeta. Bam! Big knee. Oh, kick off. Didn't kick off the ropes this
Penguin
time.
turned inside out there, going for the pin. Donkey Kong coming in.
What the?
Penguin
Ben.
still kicks out.
What is this? What is this squatty little man? What's he made of? How?
And here comes Shaggy.
Bam! Bam!
Shaggy has been waiting patiently to get involved in this match. This is his blood feud. He is the one that wants to finish this, and he has got Penguin locked in on that single-leg Boston Crab.
Yeah, Penguin's a submission guy. I don't see that being the way to go. But Shaggy, throwing it down.
Shaggy.
Oof, that's not good.
Penguin, it's literally like, you know, people make that thing like, oh, it's, you know, immovable force meets an unstoppable object, but like, really? Penguin's both of those.
Yeah, absolutely. And Grimlock saying that's because he's made of Gotham sewage.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the toughest sewage. Everybody knows that. And Shaggy sharing some words with his teammates, sharing some words with Penguin.
Come on, Shaggy, give us a scoop shasa. That's what we need to finish this little man off. Do it. No, he countered the kick. Damn it. I just want them to win so bad. Penguin. This is the bloodiest AHHWF show we've ever had.
It really is.
This is the 5th person to bleed on the show so far. Oh no, Shaggy taunting, and it's gonna bite him. Cold key a clutch. It drops into it, it's locked in. Oh no. Is Shaggy gonna tap out of this hole like he did at King of Summer? Did he? Or is he still in there?
They're saying
he's still
no.
alive.
Brian is saying no.
Shaggy letting the fans know he's alright. Oh, no. I think he was set up for the scoop shots there, but he got countered. Arm drag. Big knee. Come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it.
Shaggy in enemy territory now. Donkey Kong, though, tagging out Shaggy.
Oh, God, gigantic dragon suplex of Donkey Kong. The strength it would take to throw that Kong over your shoulders like that. Shaggy really bought Donkey some time, though. They're staggering Penguin.
Yeah, made sure to get one more hit in there before getting out of the ring.
Crash wants the tag. Crash hasn't been in a long time.
Similar to Vegeta earlier, it has been all Penguin.
Yeah. Sitting down that leg. You know, I was going to make a joke earlier that there's really no sense in asking who you got, but now it's more than a fair question. Ben, who do you think's going to win this matchup? Oh my God, look at all the blood. Penguin's face, a bloody mess. It's dripping down the side.
It seems silly to not pick the three-person team, but I don't know if anybody could beat Penguin.
He's taken so much offense and just keeps kicking. I thought it was like he's only still in this, his Crash keeps breaking it, but no, he's like just straight up kicking out still. Knees from Donkey. Nice Northern Light suplex, planting him.
Donkey Kong needs to
Bam!
really figure something out here.
Yeah, good job stopping him from getting the tag there. Oh, that could be a mistake, giving him a lot of space there, tagging Shaggy in.
Shaggy getting back into the match. Penguin currently laying out here. And the whole team going after the arm of Penguin.
This match is going so long. Even Vegeta looking weary on the side of the ring. Oh no, the second time, and this time Shaggy's far from home. The Cold Kina clutch, and Shaggy taps out. Damn it, Ben.
Too much.
Even with the patrons picking a partner, even with two partners, Shaggy Rogers is bested by the Penguin.
I can't believe it. I mean, I think you're right what you said early on. That, Penguin and Crash need to get involved in the tag division.
Yeah, I think after that it's undeniable. If you can beat Vegeta, Shaggy, and Donkey Kong, that you might have found a partnership worth trying to take to the top.
Well, I guess. Well, I'm going to make sure to really quickly tweet this out here because we have our main event of the night coming up next. Do you want to tell the folks at home about that?
That is the Women's Championship match. The defending champion, Samus, against the number one contender, Captain Marvel. Now, we just saw last week, Samus challenged Captain Marvel to a tag team match against her and Navi. And Captain Marvel, while looking for a partner, was surprised by the volunteer. It was Shigo, who said, "Look, I'll help you out." And Captain Marvel said, "Okay, I guess, I'll trust you." That was a mistake, Ben. It turned out to be a big mistake. Because Shigo left Captain Marvel high and dry, didn't even come out to the ring, leaving Captain Marvel to face Samus and Navi by herself. But here's the miraculous thing, Ben. Our number one contender won that match anyway. Captain Marvel by herself pinned Navi as Samus looked on. And now Samus isn't going to be able to stand and watch. Captain Marvel's going to be trying to pin her. Our main event, Women's Championship on the line. This is going to be a huge matchup. And like we said earlier, no better match to headline Area 51 than one featuring Captain Marvel.
And it's for the International Women's Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, I'm with you, Grimdark. I am hoping that that Captain Marvel can get a victory here, because Samus, while being a dominant champion, has not really been the type of champion I like to see. And I think Captain Marvel is been a great addition to AHHWF since showing up here at the Rumble Pack. And I'm excited to see what she does with this this title shot. And here comes Samus holding that title. It has been a long night, and we appreciate all of you who are still watching with us, or all of you that are watching later on youtube.com/alienhappyhour. Want to remind you, as we get ready for our main event, that you can find more Alien Happy Hour stuff at alienhappyhour.com. There's all sorts of shows, all sorts of podcasts. And if you want to help support us and make all our dreams come true and vote on things like Patreon matches here at AHHWF, you can go to patreon.com/alienhappyhour. And now with all that rigmarole out of the way, we come here for our main event of Area 51. And like we said at the beginning, we did not plan this, but it works out. Area 51 with two astronauts, for lack of a better term. Two people from that are well known for space travel, Captain Marvel and Samus. Samus defending her championship here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, Carol the Captain Marvelous. Introducing the champion from out of this world.
And that stare from
she
Samus.
Is the International Women's Heavyweight Champion, Samus Aran.
Samus taking a look at that title. Will Captain Marvel finally end the reign of Samus, or will Samus continue to march on? We are about to find out. We are mere moments away from finding out. While Samus has been incredibly dominant here in AHHWF, I like the chance that Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, has here in this match. I think if anybody is going to take down Samus, it's going to be Captain Marvel. This match is already going to the outside in the grand tradition of the women's division here in AHHWF. A division that Samus has been a staple of for a long time here, pretty much since the beginning. And, for a long time, believed that they were overlooked, that they were... that the fans didn't care about them as much as they did someone else. Even the fans were upset when Samus won the title, believing that people cared more about Judy Hopps than they did about Samus. Samus answered that by brutally attacking Judy Hopps, sending Judy Hopps to the injured list, to the injured reserves, and has since then been dominant and mean-spirited, to say the least, as a champion. But Captain Marvel here, looking to put an end to this. Chris, who you got?
I gotta say Samus, Ben. I don't know who is gonna beat her or what is gonna beat her. She is one of the very best women's champions we've ever had. She is tough as nails and scares me. Oh, God. Whoa, though. Look at that recovery. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel's feeling it.
Quite impressive herself.
And I'm with you, Grimdark. I didn't know we were going to have a 30-minute tag match either.
Yeah. We gotta talk to the boys in the back about sticking to their times. You know, look, I'm not here to criticize anybody, but if I want to fight with 3 friends versus 2 guys, like, we're putting that away much quicker than that, and we're not losing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's my one comment.
Kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
But really showcased the dominance of Penguin.
Well, Samus trying to not get paid by the hour here, going right for those triple power bombs. She beats people with this move, Ben, and she just hit it early in this match. No, what she set up for now? She just hit that move. Oh, and the body blows. Taking it to Captain Marvel. She knows what a threat Captain Marvel is to her championship title run, and she's trying to get her out of here quickly.
Ooh.
Marvel
Samus
out.
trying to end it quick, but Captain Marvel able to kick out.
Spinning leg drop as the fans boo, which is not going to make Samus happy. Big top rope splash, maybe hurt herself a little bit in the process, but worth it to her to do damage to Carol.
Ooh, Samus getting a 2 count there again.
You know, Grim, I'd encourage you to maybe make some popcorn for our main event here. You know, that's a popcorn-worthy event. And yeah, in the chat, tapping out, Shaggy tapping out 3 times in a row against the same foe ain't a good look indeed. Yeah, Shaggy's had a hard year. You know who else had a hard year, Ben? Everyone that has faced Samus Aran.
That is true. I mean, Samus has, has brutally beaten many people. And I mean, it's just the reign of terror, for lack of a better word, or term, I guess, has been nonstop since winning that title.
Yeah, and you know, potentially to Samus's point about the way she's looked at, I think we kind of forget she had a hard start to her year too. She was taken out by Shiga with a sledgehammer. We weren't sure she was ever going to wrestle again. She comes back from that to win the championship, and like, you know, maybe she got a point. We don't really talk about that.
Well, that's, yeah, I mean, she turned around and tried to end the career. Oh!
Samus got the knees up on that moonsault from Captain Marvel. That ain't good for the challenger. But you're right. If she hadn't turned around and ended Judy Hopps like with that DET, you know, maybe we would have had time to congratulate her more.
Oh,
that was
man,
really close.
It looked like Samus was going to retain that title there, but Captain Marvel showing no quit.
Samus going back time and time again to the same few moves, knowing that, you know, she's got a good arsenal. If she hits all of it enough times, she'll
Oh, giant Captain Marvel punch to Samus. 1, 2, and
oh my God!
It looked like Captain Marvel maybe was taking away the title there.
Yeah, Carol looking like having a little discussion with Brian about the count, but then strutting and kicking Samus back down. Not letting it get to her for too long. Big clothesline firing up. Building up that comeback. Bam! Captain Marvel, Ben, I gotta say, I still think it's gonna take a lot to beat Samus, but Captain Marvel's making me a true believer. Oh no. Samus whipping into the buckle. Giant monkey flip, trying to send Carol back to space. Going out of that inverted DDT. And a big slap to the champion. That'll show her. Look at this. The Kree Crunch.
And going for the cover. And this could do it right here.
Oh, so close, man. Look at the shock on Carol's face.
It has now been Captain Marvel's turn to get some near falls.
Oh, Ben, she might be going for her ultimate weapon here. Oh no, Samus crawling away. Smart. She saw what happened to Navi last week. She doesn't want to take that blue and red arrow. Captain Marvel adjusting her game plan, set up for something else here. Big Captain Marvel punch blocked. Countered by Samus. Went for those power bombs, tried to hook her up. Marvel countered that super. Yeah, Captain Marvel punch. Let's go.
One,
new women's champ. Let's go. Let's do it. Yes, Captain Marvel
came away with the victory. Can you believe it?
What a finishing sequence, Ben. That final stretch was something to witness. Captain Marvel finally being the one to dethrone Samus after an incredible effort. Look at the action here. Yeah, Captain Marvel hitting her with everything she had.
I mean, just incredible stuff that we saw here. Captain Marvel,
Here is your winner.
coming
the
away.
new belt aloft.
Yeah, Captain Marvel coming away with the victory here. Defeating Samus, ending the reign of Samus. I mean, come on. Like, it's the night of title changes.
It's huge, yeah. That is the biggest change yet. That's someone I thought we were gonna see be champion for. She was champion for a long time, but I didn't think that title reign was gonna end tonight. I admit it. I didn't really think Captain Marvel could pull that off.
I mean, I was rooting for it.
Yeah, same.
I didn't expect it. And I'm getting word here. So, all right. So to keep you updated here on what's going on, Captain Marvel has been spending the last a few moments here celebrating with her fans, and it appears Samus has gotten up and stormed to the back. And has been slamming on Fraser's door. Samus is demanding an immediate rematch.
Oh, I didn't ever think of that, but I guess you can do that. Yeah, you got a rematch clause as a former champion. If you lose your title, you have an immediate, an instant, or I guess in this case, an instant. You have an automatic rematch. But I didn't realize that could happen like right now. Like, Samus is just gonna say, all right, I lost the title, let's run it back, let's do it again.
I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but I guess here we find ourselves.
And Captain Marvel has no choice, really.
Captain Marvel, Fraser's okayed it, and we are having Captain Marvel versus Samus, our rematch for the championship.
A double main event with the same competitors. And locking horns, and yeah, real aggressive. Brian having to break that up.
Yeah, Brian's like, oh, whoa. Oh, did you see that counter? Captain Marvel countering that, throwing Samus onto the ropes, and Captain Marvel now feeling it with the champion's advantage.
Yeah, she got to defend her title. Now this match is gonna have an entirely separate dynamic. First, because it's another match after they just had the first one, but also because this time a different person is the champion. Samus firing back on Captain Marvel.
This could be the shortest title reign we've ever seen.
It could be.
In AHHWF if Samus is able.
has her way.
Yeah, seriously. And I don't know. I mean, like, I really don't know what to think here because Captain Marvel gets the victory here. I don't think it's a wise move for Samus to say, I want an immediate rematch. But then at the same time, this is the way that Samus can get the rematch without Captain Marvel being able to game plan for it.
Yeah.
You know, this is like literally the only way you can get a surprise rematch is by doing this.
I mean, there's a lot of...
who has the upper hand in this match right now?
I really couldn't tell you. There's a lot of pros and cons to this strategy, right? Because on the one hand, I think what you were getting at was that Samus has no time to recover herself. She just lost a match. She just got beat up pretty good. But in this, and like you said, no time for Carol to game plan. And also, like, Samus can really feed off of the anger of just losing her title. I think she's got. Well, I don't know. I guess they both got emotional stakes, right? Because Carol doesn't want to lose what she just won.
Yeah. No, I mean you don't want to be known as the person who had the shortest title reign in AHHWF.
Samus trying to crush the champion. Oh,
Samus
came up to avoid it as Samus missed the elbow
God.
Drop. These two.
Oh my God!
These two are having a second classic match tonight.
Just
They're
like
51.
I mean, once again, I keep talking about this where we need to have like the best of AHHWF.
Yeah.
Tonight, Area 51 is a best of AHHWF night.
Absolutely, as Carol bangs Samus' head off the turnbuckles. This match is so much more aggressive than the last. Here we go, Cree Crunch right there in the center of the ring.
Is Captain Marvel gonna get the victory, the second victory?
Not enough, Ben. Samus willing herself out of that.
Captain Marvel, though, going up top. Well, Captain Marvel's...
There's that moonsault. Knees up again. Did not learn from that previous mistake. Samus taking advantage. And oh, no. No, Ben. The power bombs. She's well on her way to getting that championship back.
The triple power bombs right in the middle of the ring.
Oh, yeah. Carol in a lot of pain here. Kicking out, forcing her way out. That's a true champion.
The crowd is loving it here.
Crowd is on their feet. They're getting an extra main event, Ben, and this is high stakes. This is high stakes stuff. Oh, and attacking that midsection. You know, I think Samus has been smart, knowing the moves that she already does, and also
and
taking
a stare
advantage.
down between the two champions.
Yeah, these two have become bitter rivals like overnight. But Samus, knowing that she's done a great deal of damage to Carol's ribcage with the moonsault.
You gotta wonder what
knees.
the words that are being exchanged here are. I mean, they're obviously just I don't know. We've never really seen anything like this here in AHHWF.
No, yeah, just the intensity of this stare down. Strange things are afoot at Area 51, Ben.
Well, you know, I appreciate a good monologue as much as anybody, but when we can't hear it, it's not as much fun.
Yeah.
You know, like I kind of want you to start getting back to fighting here. Brian thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, they're having a conversation, Chris. Why don't you and I have a conversation?
All right. Well, who do you think's gonna win this here matchup? You got guesses? You got thoughts? I'm not quite sure how to call this.
They've stopped their maybe. Brian is definitely looking like he wants to go home.
Yeah, and you know, you can't really blame him. But yeah, thanks for bearing with us here as we try to figure out what's going on with our athletes.
I would just like to say, on a completely unrelated note, that WWE 2K19 is a complete bullshit game. But it seems like we're back to having action here again.
All right.
Captain Marvel now going for the cover, but Samus able to kick out. Oh my
Samus
God.
by her hair.
It's good to see that after that stare down, that exchange of words, that long time off, that these two are not missing a beat.
Oh, what is this?
Oh
Oh my God.
God.
Vicious DDT hanging Samus up on the apron.
Captain Marvel is out for blood now.
Yeah, I would be too if I just won a championship and someone tried to make me defend it again instantly. Oh, big spinning heel kick though on the outside. Samus not going down without a fight. At least not again.
Oh, but Brian, Captain
Oh, there we
Marvel
go,
is tied
okay.
up in the ropes. Still able to get the kick out there. Oh, it's got a little bit of a screwy finish. And Samus like plotting, just like taking time, stretching out the arms, stretching the back. And Captain Marvel powering out of it.
There we go, setting up again. Can
That
she retain her new title?
pre-crush.
Yup. 1, 2, and
And there
3.
you have
Captain Marvel retains her championship.
In
Beats Samus twice in one night. Oh, wait. Oh, no, Ben.
Oh,
No. Not tonight. Not like this. Captain Marvel's been through so much.
Well, the fans at home have been wondering when it's going to happen, and
Oh,
it seems
no,
like
it's right now.
Shigo is cashing in that Money in the Bank. Captain Marvel has been in 2 heated matches, has won the title and defended it.
Oh,
but
big
throwing a
Captain Marvel
Superman
punch!
Oh, Captain Marvel.
Brian,
punch.
go down.
Shigo is out on the mat.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
only a 2 count. Oh my God.
We knew it couldn't be that easy, but we couldn't be that lucky. But God, if that wasn't enough, I don't really know how good Carol's odds are. She just had to survive 2 grueling matches with one of the best women's champions of all
I
time.
realize to get out of Area 51 with the championship, Captain Marvel's going to have to win 3 matches.
Yeah.
We talked about Android 17 overcoming obstacles. Like, this is
next
serious.
level. And this is how good of a champion she already is. And she has taken it to Shigo. She is rolling with all the punches here tonight.
And you got to hand it to Captain Marvel. The amount of fight to go up against a fresh opponent in Shigo, another surprise opponent in Shigo,
Yeah.
and to be able to, like, hold your own in this kind of match.
Twisting her up. Facebuster. And another Captain Marvel punch. Let's go. Sliding
And
into the
really
cover
quickly
quick.
into the cover.
No! God. She's doing so good, Ben, for the circumstances. But it's going to take a lot to try to come up from these odds. You know, if you've been in 2 matches and someone's fresh, like, you're going to have to hit them with quite a bit in order to come out on top.
And you got to wonder if, so Shigo's been obviously, as people who watch the show know, Shigo's been taking some time, has been on the record saying, I don't need to be here. I can just show up whenever I want and become champion. And you got to wonder if, like, ring rust is setting in a little bit right now for
That's true,
Shigo.
yeah. Getting kind of handed to her by Captain Marvel.
Yeah, first match back. I mean, I guess, like, Shigo saw this as an opportunity that Captain Marvel had just gone through 2 matches. But I think Captain Marvel has built up so much just determination through those 2 matches that I think Shigo doesn't realize who she just came out to fight.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight and die for this championship. There's the pre-crunch. I would have gone for a pin there, Ben.
But just laying down the
There she
pain
goes.
on Shigo.
Trying to teach her a lesson. Maybe don't cash in on me. No,
Shigo's
Shigo's still
still-
in. Yeah, Shigo fought hard in that ladder match and has bowed her time for quite a while. She's not going to give up that Money in the Bank briefcase.
Carol
This is her
setting up.
shot.
Another Captain Marvel.
Oh, blocked by Shigo. Countered. Oh, no. Mean Green DDT. She slides in. This could be all, Ben. And there she did it. Shigo. Captain Marvel put up the best fight she possibly could have, but Shigo choosing tonight of all nights to take the opportunity after this matchup between Captain Marvel and Samus.
Yeah,
Captain Marvel beat Samus for the title, had to do it again to retain, had weathered the storm of Shigo cashing in as best she could, but it just wasn't enough. Bet she's too exhausted.
I mean, it's no easy task. I mean, ask Android 17. It is no easy task to win 3 matches in one night. Let alone 17 was doing it against someone else who had been in 2 matches previously. Captain Marvel was going up against a fresh, hasn't been wrestling, hasn't even taken a bruise in a while. Shigo. And now Shigo is the AHHWF Women's Champion.
I mean, Ben, we knew it was likely that this would happen someday. I didn't think it would happen like this. This is the opposite of a storybook ending for Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see a night like this end like this, but I guess, you know, Shigo did what the Money in the Bank is there for, waited for the perfect moment, and ultimate opportunist Shigo came away with the AHHWF Women's Championship, and you know, I mean, it's Captain Marvel. Like I said, it didn't happen the way we thought it was going to happen. Captain Marvel has the shortest title reign, and you got to assume that well, they're going to try to get rid of that distinction as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Well,
that was a hell of a night here in Area 51.
I mean, I don't think any of that played out the way we thought it was going to play out. But, yeah, wow. I mean, talking about wild nights here at AHHWF, Area 51, I've never really seen stranger things than that.
Me neither. But we will see you next week, Thursday, 8:30 Central for AHHWF.
Not next week.
You're right. 2 weeks from now.
We will be, next week, we will be taking off. We will be back in 2 weeks, and we will find out what's happening in the new AHHWF, where
almost all new champions,
with the exception of Spirit Bomb.
Yeah.
So a lot of things to find out. We appreciate you watching. Those of you that watch live, and those of you that watch later on the replay. If you like it, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already done that, and have a good night.